This is a tutorial on the use of percussion in an ensemble setting. There's three things that I am always trying to be aware of. One is just the sounds that my drums, my cymbals, my shakers make. The other one I try to always be aware of is to not overplay, to not get in the way of all the sounds that are going on. And the third is to be very aware and always be in communication with what this drummer's doing, because if he's doing, I'm basically here to sort of help him along, and sort of vice versa. But if I begin to overplay, or I'm playing against something that he's doing, it makes it no fun. Some of the things that I'm doing in this recording are, for instance, playing loop kind of grooves that the drummer will play against pretty steady stuff. Off to my right, I have a large kick drum, just sort of an accent kick, and I use headed tambourines and other sort of drums just to sort of keep a groove going. It would be something like this. Not really changing much, leaving lots of space for the drummer to do his thing. Also, I have to be aware, if I'm going to use the kick drum, I have to stay out of the drummer's way, because if he's doing something that's counter, it tends not to work. So I'll just keep almost like a drum groove feel, like a loop you would hear in music, just sort of a constant feel without changing much. The other thing I do is I use the djembe a lot, and all of these instruments have traditional usages. The trick is to find a place for them in this kind of music. They each have their own style and way to do the way you're supposed to play them, but I try to use my own sort of sound and ideas to sort of fit the music. And one of the things I'll do a lot in this recording and leading songs is between a talking drum and a djembe, just coming up with a pretty, again, just a pretty constant groove. It's not as hard as it looks. It's pretty simple to do. Again, just remembering, sort of staying out of the way, and I like to keep sort of steady pulses and color the sound and color the rhythm instead of playing very busy, which I think, as far as I'm concerned, is what I should be doing in this context. On a few of the songs, I'll keep the groove, but I'll still allow space for all the other instruments to be in, because again, the drums can quickly clutter things up, especially the percussion can clutter things up if you're not careful. So it's very important to be aware of everything else that's going on.